Desert Giant. The World of the Saguaro Cactus. By Barbara Bash. Read by Philip Osco. Strange and wonderful tree grows in the desert. It's called a saguaro cactus. The saguaro grows in the Sonoran Desert, which stretches through parts of Arizona, California, and Mexico. This cactus can grow as tall as 50 feet, weigh up to several tons, and live for 200 years. The saguaro's sharp spines protect it from harm. The accordion-like pleats in its skin expand in the rain, storing extra water for the long, dry times. Tap, 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 tap. The holes you see in the saguaro trunk are made by the carpenter bird, the Gila woodpecker. In the spring, the male pecks deeply into the soft flesh of the cactus to make a room for his mate's eggs to hatch. The saguaro flesh forms a hard, callous lining around the nests. When the cactus dies, these hollow forms are left behind. They are called saguaro boots by the Indians, who use them as food containers. When the Gila woodpecker moves out of its nest, the elf owl moves in. This is the tiniest owl in the world. Because of the thick lining and the moisture stored in the saguaro's flesh, the nest stays cool even on the hottest days. Harris hawks are the largest birds to make their homes in the saguaro. They raise their young in nests of twigs lined with leaves and grasses. Sometimes the hawks use each other as perches. This is called backstanding. At night in May, the saguaro blossoms. Buds emerge and open into large, milky white flowers. Bats drink the flower's nectar. Each flower opens only once in the cool of the night and closes by the following afternoon. White-winged doves appear to drink nectar too. A queen butterfly alights on a petal and a bee circles around. Every creature that drinks the nectar picks up pollen and carries it on to fertilize the next flower. When the flower is fertilized, the fruit can begin to form. By June, the saguaro blossoms have dried and fruit has formed. The seeds ripen and the fruit splits open, revealing its bright red insides. As they've been doing for centuries, the Tohono O'odham Indians begin the saguaro fruit harvest. The children try to catch the fruit as it falls. Sometimes they steal a taste of the sweet, juicy pulp. As the fruit is knocked down, the women scoop the bright red pulp into buckets. They leave the red outer hulls behind on the ground, open and facing up to the sky. This is the O'odham offering for rain. The O'odham men gather wood for a fire, and the old women remove pebbles from the fruit pulp. Then the pulp is mixed with water and cooked for a long time until it is thick and sweet. Finally, the cooked pulp is poured through wire mesh to separate the juice from the seeds. The O'odham make jams and candies, syrups and wines out of the saguaro fruit. Harvest is a time of celebration. At night, more fruit falls, and a coyote arrives to lick the pulp out of the rinds. Nearby, some javelina pigs grunt and snort as they scoop up the sweet fruit. Everyone loves saguaro fruit. After providing food and homes for so many creatures, the saguaro eventually dies. The flesh falls away, exposing the ribs, which spread out like a big whisk broom. or the saguaro falls to the ground, where it gradually decomposes. While one saguaro dies, another begins its new life. The only saguaros that survive grow in the shelter of a nurse plant. The larger tree protects the young saguaro until the saguaro is strong enough to stand alone. By the time it is 150 years old, the cactus giant towers quietly over the desert.